I have a penis, just like you have.
Well,
a
you
penis.
do have the male parts, but now they're cutting that off too. Did you hear about that? We'll get to that. But do you feel inwardly? Do you feel like a male or you feel like a female?
I am a male sitting here in front of
you.
you.
No, but what do you feel
I
like?
feel like a male. And
he like the American version of that old dude that say, "Why are you day?" I'm gonna just say day. Why are you day? They said the person was like, "Oh, I'm not day. I am a man." And dude said, "You are day." He said, "Thank you for coming." Okay, I got a question. Why are you day? I was like, the person's like, "Oh, I'm not day. I am straight. I am a man. I am a straight male." Dude, stop doing that. You are day. Classic.
Inside,
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
I realize that, but inside, do you feel like a man or you feel like a woman?
Oh my.
I am a male sitting here in front of you. So that answers your question, right?
I know.
I don't feel like anything because I am a male.
You don't feel like neither male nor woman?
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
To be honest, player, you did just say you didn't feel like anything. So that's why he just asked you that follow-up question. One thing leads to another. You know that song?
I realize that,
Yeah.
but what made you think you're a homosexual then? If there's not a feeling on your side, why do you think you're
homosexuality is not a feeling, it's a state of being. It's who the person innately is. It has nothing to do with
And you call yourself a pastor. You should know. The word says the exact opposite, man.
Do with creating a feeling that you're talking about. It's the innate nature of who that person is. I innately am who I am. Me being
you ain't.
Gay or homosexual has nothing to do for me with being a man. It has everything to do with my preference and who I choose to sleep with.
What does the word innately mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, what's that? Innately.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, we slow over here. What's that?
The word innate means that I'm not changing or I'm not becoming something else. I am who I am.
Nah, God said that to Moses. That ain't true, homie. Yeah. Back at home again. You know what I'm saying? It's the day off, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, the tube TV, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see what's on TV. And we're just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just relaxing. Glory to God. Jesus is King forever. Let's see what's going on, man. Let's see what's on TV, man. John 3:36 forever. What's on TV? What's on TV? Oh, shoot. Hold up. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's what's on TV, huh? See what that's about. Says, we're ending this right now. Pastor storms off interview. This went viral some time ago. It still goes viral from time to time. People still reacting to it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get my commentary on it. Let me see what's cracking with this. You know what I'm saying? My man got the Ronald McDonald colors on. What's up with that? It's all good, though. We love you, player. We love you, player. Okay, that's how it starts off. You know what I'm saying? A little shameless plug. Hey, I ain't trying to get copyright. I ain't trying to be copyright. Probably already about to get copyright. Just reacting to it. I didn't want to add another one on top of it.
Help us fight censorship by hitting the thumbs up button, and then don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. You can ring.
Yeah, y'all saw the look on his face. He already suspect it's about to be some BS. Look at the look on his face.
Ring the bell.
He's like,
I have with me today Pastor
has a serious look.
Kurt D. Thomas. He's a senior pastor of the Renewed Church of Los Angeles. Am I
Boy, his head is shiny, boy.
right? Renewed Church of Los Angeles. Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.
I absolutely appreciate it.
Thank you.
And so, were you called to be a pastor, or did you?
It always start off respectful, and then I guess so. That's let me start.
You go to school for it?
Well, at the age of 9, I felt
Wait. Disrespectful ain't the right word. It's truthful. It gets truthful.
the presence of God over me. I grew up in a Pentecostal church.
Okay,
So
cool.
I went through that entire Pentecostal experience. And it wasn't until I matriculated through college that I decided to get a bachelor's degree in theology, or to study theology while I was at Stillman College.
Oh, I see.
Cool.
So God didn't call you. You decided to go to school for it.
No.
Oh.
I believe that I was called by God to do what I do.
Oh, you do.
Yes.
And
Okay.
why do you believe that?
Why do I believe that I was called? I know that I'm called to do what I do because because I have a passion and I have a desire to see people elevated from where they are to where they need to be.
Oh, okay. And
Wait, what? Wrong answer.
and when you
You should be doing this to create disciples, like the Lord told us to. But let's continue.
say where they are, do you believe that human beings are in a fallen state?
Explain what you mean by that. In a
Fallen.
fallen state.
You're a pastor. You should know.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I'm
then-
saying.
That would explain what do you mean?
You
by
know we in a
fallen state?
Do you know? Do you believe that human beings are in a fallen state? You know what fallen means,
A
right?
fallen state means that they've fallen from the grace of God.
Yes.
Is that what you're okay?
Right.
There you go. There you
I
go.
believe that
You got it.
That humans have fallen from a fallen state, but with the whole deal with reconciliation, I think that God reconciles us back to Himself.
So
Okay,
you do
yeah,
agree
yeah.
then that human beings have fallen away from God, right?
That humans have fallen away from God according to Adam and all
Right.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
And then at some point, those who seek Him will come back.
Yeah.
Those who seek Him are that He's called back to them. Yes, then they will.
Is
come
it
back.
or is it possible to overcome that fallen state?
It is possible to overcome that fallen state if
of course.
accept if we accept Christ back into our hearts.
Right.
Yeah.
So how does one know when they're in a fallen state?
Well, a person will know that they're in a fallen state when when they don't live a life that's acceptable. I believe that's really acceptable to themselves. So like a person that is a drug addict or a person.
What? That's how you know something's wrong when they answer like that. I'm like, man, look, the answer should be biblical. I'm not saying word by word, but it should be some type of summary of a verse or two. Come on now. You can quote verses all the time. You could quote a verse at any time. It don't have to be word for word, though. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord understand that sometimes we can't remember every word that's in a verse, but dang, at least make the effort, cuz. Come on, man.
Person that is drinks too much liquor.
Talking about acceptable to yourself.
A person
What?
that maybe possibly not living their best life or doing what they're
What
called to
percentage
do.
my
I think
junk
that
at?
those people are the people that find themselves in a.
Talking about not living their best life, man. Get this out of here, man. Would you listen to Lil Duval or something, man? You need to be listening to some Vody Bacham. You know what I'm saying? Gino Jennings or something. Hold on. Plug this in. There you go. Continue.
fallen state.
So when they're not living their life according to God, then they're in a fallen state.
If you're not living a life that is according to the principles of God, yes,
Then you're
Okay.
in a fallen
then
state.
you're in a fallen state.
So So if I read,
Was that hard to say?
I don't know if it's true or not. I like to ask the person before I mention,
Okay.
know if it's true or not. Are you a homosexual?
Oh,
I am a same gender loving man.
look, he living with shame because if he had no shame in it, he would have claimed it right away. He would have claimed it right away. He living with shame, bro. He couldn't even say it. It's like, say it with your chest, sir. Say it with thy chest.
So it doesn't mean you're a homosexual?
It means that I'm the same gender loving man.
But just I'm black and slow.
Okay.
And just for the record, does that
Come
mean
on,
you're
man.
a homosexual?
Are you?
Yeah, I could be considered a homosexual.
Okay,
I don't want to think of you if you're
Yeah,
not.
I'm a homosexual.
You're a homosexual?
Okay.
And so you're a homosexual
He didn't want to admit that.
pastor?
Why not?
I am a homosexual pastor, yes.
How long have you been a homosexual pastor?
How long, man?
I've been a pastor for 8 years, senior pastor, and then before that, prior to that, I was a youth pastor.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why do you think that God would call a person, a homosexual, to be a pastor, but not change him?
Man. Here we go.
So,
How many minutes we in?
I don't think that God majors where we
6
minor.
minutes.
And so I think that what happens is I think that we put limitations on God that God doesn't have. For example,
you doing that.
we could, if you go to seminary or something like that, you find out that there's a thought process that God could possibly be a woman, or that God could be this, or that God could be that.
Sure, I don't know what Bible he came across. He probably need to throw it away. I don't know what Bible he came across, man. What? See, this is the reason why you don't go to college, bro, to become a pastor. You just don't do it. Because did he just say he learned that in college? That what he just said? Is that what he just said? What the heck?
For example, we could, if you go to seminary or something like that, you find out that there's a thought process that God could possibly.
Man, I don't know what the heck seminary even is. But if it has anything to do with college, bruh, they taught you the wrong stuff, man. You'd have been better off being called by God himself. Like the Reverend said.
Be a woman, or that God could be this, or that God could be that. That God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
You believe that he can be a woman?
I believe that God can be whatever it is that you need him to be.
So can he be a homosexual too if you needed him to be one?
Well, honestly, I don't think that God, the Bible says that God is neither male nor female.
Don't cross that line.
So how can he be a woman then?
Don't do that.
Well, I'm saying that. So there's a book that's by who's the book by? There's a book that is written. It's called.
Who is this? Who is this person?
What is it called?
Who wrote
That's
it?
all right about the title. What about the book?
But in the book, the principles of the book talk about God swaying himself to this, and it's called The Shack by W.M. Paul Young. And so if you read that book, then you find out that God basically finds himself congruent to whatever state of mind a person is in. And so at one state, God is a Jewish carpenter. At one state, God shows himself as a big black woman in the kitchen cooking.
Where is that at in scripture, my man? Where is it at? Come on, man. Don't do this. Don't do this. I say this because I love you, man. Don't do this. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do this, man.
Big black woman?
A black woman in the kitchen. Kitchen cooking. And
So you think God could be a big black woman?
Yeah, what they call that, big mama?
Whatever it is that you need God to be at that moment.
Do you think that God could be a homosexual too?
I don't.
You can't answer
if God
that
needs
one.
to be a homosexual, I think that he was, but I don't liken him to that. I don't liken
Exactly, you don't.
liken
Scripture
God
don't
to
either.
Be, to be an isolated gender.
So you believe that God could be a woman, or be a black woman, God could homosexual?
God could be whatever you need God to be.
And so
that ain't biblical,
does
man.
that person make God what they want him to be in their mind so they can accept being wrong? Or does God switch genders and all that kind of stuff?
I don't think that
Wait, hold on. Let's see. What was that?
God, that we create God to be whatever we want God to be in our minds. I think that it's based on experiences. The experiences of that person allows God to transform himself in whatever.
Ain't no nothing except for transfiguration.
It is that person needs to be. For an example, if you've ever gone to Africa, or if you've ever gone to a part of the world where there's no westernized religions, to where people they don't have an isolated form of who Jesus is or what he looks like, opposed to what you were talking about earlier.
Right.
We don't know what he.
What is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? Just be direct with what you're trying to say. Because we can't tell what the heck you're trying to say. So how the hell can we agree with it? Be direct, kid.
So since that God becomes whatever it is that person's experience is.
But those countries that don't believe in God, they are S-hole countries, and they're all trying to come here now and bring their S-hole attitudes.
There you go.
Their S-hole? What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Toilet,
country?
I guess. I hate to say it.
S-H-I-T hole.
Oh, you're saying that they're S-hole countries.
Right, because those people don't believe in God.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that they don't believe.
That's why that happened like that.
They don't believe in the real.
That's why that happened like that. Shoot, so many countries. It's in Genesis and Judges, Joshua, all these books. Went left for all of them. I can say all of them, but most of them, they fail because they were godless. You know, and if a city or a country is godless, it's not going to last very long. It's not. It's going to fall apart. That's all it's going to do. There's a structure there. You know what I'm saying? You know, like with America, it has enough freaking laws, right? They try to add laws. All right, they're going to fall. They're going to fall because they keep trying to add more laws. The laws we already had was good. Good. They try to add more laws. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like wearing an outfit. You already got on a pair of pants. All right, let me put on 2 more pairs of pants. The fake.
God. They have their own made-up God based on their imagination, right?
I wouldn't say that. I would say that we experience God on the level that we know God. So if you have somebody that is an Indian and they've never had anyone explain to them the ideology of God that is created here in Western culture, then I think that
Western culture?
Western culture is where we are now. It's what we operate in a canonized version of the Bible, in which we accept as the authentic truth of who.
Western
basically, yeah. But certain African countries, they do not operate with the same kind of Christianity as Westernized countries. They don't. They still read the Apocrypha and all that. You know what I'm saying? They still read Old Testament. A lot of people in Westernized nations, they do not read that at all. They make it seem like they do. They don't. They don't read it. They don't. Right? They're against it too.
I wouldn't say that.
Not with their words, but with their actions.
Then why everybody trying to come here? If we're not the best, if Western culture is not the best culture, why everybody trying to come to what's not the best culture?
Is everybody trying to come here?
Everybody and their mama. Have you noticed we can't even keep the illegal?
They ain't saying their mama.
Out.
I wouldn't.
Everybody and their mama. Have you noticed we can't?
Hey, what about the daddies? He said everybody and their mama.
Can't even keep the illegals out.
I wouldn't say that everybody's trying.
Wait. Where was this? Wait. Where was this interview filmed? When? Damn, 5 years ago. Oh man. Wow. It's on point. It's on point. Because just a year or so ago, oh man, bro, flooded in. Like the floodgates was opened. It was flooded in, man.
To come here,
Yeah,
but I will
are.
say that there are people that are trying.
You don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? It's like letting somebody in your freaking house. A bunch of random people in your house. It only take one person that you let in to just make the whole house crumble and fall on everybody. You know, with a little piece of C4 or something. Like
All over the world.
To come
Hell
from
no.
all over the world.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if we are not the best country, why are they trying to come here? Why don't they go to the best country?
And there you go. The mother country's over. Oh, damn, they're over. Damn, she trying to set kid up. Bruh, what's with that game? She just set kid up. Become the ultimate godfather. Right. Looks like fun. Fanix, what did I say? FanTX games. Right.
We can consider ourselves to be the best country,
But we are the best.
and
And that's because of Western culture.
Well, I wouldn't use the word best. Maybe I would use the word. We're probably a country where people are allowed to be free and be themselves.
So we're the best.
If you say,
Nah, people too free right now. You got people that's supposed to be inside the freaking what they call that thing, mental asylum. They're not there. They're in the streets partying. You know what I'm saying? All in front of people's houses. Some of them are in the nude. Not even arrested. I'm like, this person's supposed to have been arrested. What the fuck?
say best, then I'll go with that.
So I want to go back. You say God is a black woman.
I didn't say God was a black woman. I
making
used
sure,
the
making
book
sure.
as an analogy
That God was a black
to
woman.
show us that God could be whatever it is that we need God to be.
Amazing. Do you believe that book?
I believe that God could be whatever it is that we want God to be.
Really?
Yes.
And
That's
so
a trip.
You've been a homosexual all your life. You said earlier, right?
At the age of
Go to break.
9, I knew that I liked the same sex. Yes.
How did you become
That's
that
a
way?
shame.
I didn't become that way. I knew
Oh,
that
really?
that was my innate nature to.
You just said you became that way, bro. At 9. Bro, you could have realized that at 5. If you were born with it, you would have realized that at 4 or 5. Come on now. You say you realized it at 9. Why it took so long?
to like
Huh?
men.
And so how did your nature go from a natural nature of being a man or male to an unnatural nature of becoming a woman? How did that happen?
You said the unnatural nature of me becoming a woman?
Yeah, how, you were born a natural male, right?
What the fuck?
You're born a natural male.
Right, you were, right?
I am
Oh,
a
shoot.
male currently sitting here in front of you.
But how did you go from being a natural
male
to an unnatural
to an
woman?
unnatural.
Who's
Bruh.
But isn't homosexuality?
Kid got bars, yo. Those lines for days right there, bro.
like
Put that in a rap
female
song.
feelings?
No,
What is it?
no.
What is it exactly?
Being gay is
Sound like some DDG will put in a song.
being gay, being a homosexual.
You heard that junk he said.
whatever term like that a person wants to
Right.
use to identify themselves. It's an innate state of being. It means that this is who that person is. If I'm not a woman, I'm a man sitting here in front of you having a conversation. I have a penis, just like you have.
Well,
a
you
penis.
do have the male parts,
Facts.
but now they're cutting that off too. Did you hear about that?
Yeah,
We'll
they're
get
doing
to
all that.
But do you feel inwardly? Do you feel like a male or you feel like a female?
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
No, but what do you feel like?
Sure, that woman said the same thing on that "What Are You Day" interview. He said, "What are you day?" She's like, "No, I'm nighttime. What are you day?"
I feel like a male.
You are day.
And
Inside?
I am a male sitting here in front of
I
you.
realize that, but inside, do you feel like a man or you feel like a woman?
I am a male sitting here in front of you. So that answers your question, right?
I know.
I
but
don't feel like anything because I am a male.
You don't feel
Word?
like neither male nor woman.
I am a male sitting here in front of you.
I realize that, but
hey.
what made you think?
You just said that you didn't feel like anything. So hey, that's why that follow-up question followed. You talked yourself into that question, sir.
you're homosexual.
Now answer it.
If there's not
You say no after school special, answer it.
feeling on this side, why do you think you're
homosexuality is not a feeling, it's a state of being. It's who the person innately is. It has nothing to do with it has nothing to do
But you realize that 9 years old, why it took so long?
With creating a feeling that you're talking about. It's the innate nature of who that person is. I innately am who I am. Me being gay or homosexual has nothing to do for me with being a man. It has everything to do with my preference and who I choose to sleep with.
What does the word innately mean? What does that mean?
What that mean?
I don't know what that means.
The word innate.
Slow squad over
the word innate
what that
means
mean?
that I'm not changing or I'm not becoming something else. I am who I am.
Just before we started,
Nah. That's what the Most High told Moses.
The show, you said that you introduced your.
That ain't you, player.
Is he your husband or your wife?
Oh,
He gonna be your husband or your wife?
oh.
I'm gonna end this interview.
Why?
That was a long pause. He was like, "I'm gonna end this interview."
Because we're ending this right now.
Nah, continue it, bro. Come on, sir.
Take this off.
Come on, sir.
When you want to have a real conversation, call me. No, you're bullshitting me.
Come back.
I'm not.
Wait a minute. You're a pastor. You curse? I hope you don't curse in the pulpit. Come on now.
I'm gonna be a part of that.
You should know better.
Take this off of me, or I'm gonna take it with me.
Those words are unclean. What said that in Galatians or Matthew? When the Lord said that, do not let your language be perverse that exit your mouth. Okay? You cannot allow that.
But why are you
do better?
Running?
Come take this off of me, or I'm gonna take it with me. Please take it off of me.
Really?
Because you're disrespecting.
It's a short interview, man.
But no, I'm asking you really.
Please take it off.
Am I asking him a real serious question?
No, I'm saying just let them take their recording.
Yeah, let them go, man. Very good.
It's okay.
Be quiet.
That's what the Lord gonna do. People don't want to follow him. He gonna let you go. Because I never knew you. Depart from me. Right?
No, that's not what we're doing.
A worker of lawlessness.
Just take it off.
Yeah.
But tell me why you're running.
I'm not
Lawlessness.
running, sir. But when you want to have a real
Keyword.
conversation, you have my information.
But you
call
said
me.
that you were gonna.
When you want to have a real conversation,
You said
when
that
you
gonna
want to have a
marry
real
this-
conversation,
You said you gonna
can
marry
call me.
this guy.
That's a
When you wanna
shame.
he's a guy. You're calling him a female. You're being disrespectful.
I asked if you.
He never said dude was a female. He just said, which one were you? What was your position? You know what I'm saying? Pause. That's what he
Call him
said.
husband
Pause.
or wife.
Pause again.
Come back. Do you want to be interviewed?
That's sad. It's whatever though, man.
Well, they gone.
He's stuck in his ways, man.
That's amazing. They gone. They walked away.
Amazing. I guess he think in the end he gonna get some amazing grace. How sweet that sound. Nah, it's gonna go, homie. I'm sorry.
So the
If he continue down that road,
deal is that was
it's just gonna be like, just
Pastor Kurt D. Thomas. And Kurt D. Thomas is a senior pastor of the Renewed Church of Los Angeles.
No wonder his name hurt. No, I'm just playing.
And he is a admitted homosexual pastor.
Admit it.
And what he does is he works with men. They host a monthly men's group, they say.
He worked with.
So I wanted to know about all that, but just before we started the show, he introduced this other male, black male, that he said that they're going to get married soon.
Wow.
And I know that these people doing that and they calling it marriage. So I wanted to just kind of lay
He
out
didn't have to put that out there. He put the description and all.
that first. I had no idea that he was going
You might as well put height, weight, all that. Hair.
to run, because if they are proud of being what they are and they say that it's normal, you would think that they would want to talk about it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
apparently not. And so I don't know what's going to happen, but he's gone.
That's ugly, bro. Well, damn. That crumbled.
There's no use in praying for him anymore. He's gone. I wanted to ask about Great White Hope, Donald Trump. I wanted to ask how does this
Great White. I'm sleeping.
work? If we're in a fallen state, we should overcome. I had a lot of questions. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. That was a short one. Help us fight censorship.
Is there a meaning to that? I gotta look that up.
Give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell.
And subscribe to me too.
And ring the bell. And don't forget to buy the merch. Everything we get, donate and all that.
That song been ruined.
It goes back to make all this happen.
By you know who?
Try to wake up the world.
They ruined that song.
Thank you so much.
Next time.
Yeah. I gotta look up what that mean. What do that mean, bro? Somebody says that. Let's see. Because I think I've heard it before. What do that mean? It's a 1967 play written by Howard Sackler, later adopted in 1970 for a film of the same name. So it's a movie and a book. Is there like a meaning to it though? Is there a meaning? The Great White Hope refers to a person or a white or something that oh joke. That's ready to achieve great success, especially in a field dominated by. Well, then that sounds more like Eminem than done. Or where white people were once dominant but are now not. Yeah, what would he call? Why would he call him that, bro? It's the wrong meaning. You'd have been better off calling him, something else. Like, let me see. I know this typically don't have a good meaning to it, but I don't know what else to look up. Let me see. It might have a second meaning or a third, but let's see. A personal thing that comes to someone's aid. See, that'd have been a better name for him. Call him the White Knight. You know what I'm saying? But although there is another meaning. A slang. See that? That's the slang of it right there is white knighting bad. Yes, of course it's bad. The term used to refer to males who rush to defend the comments of something foreign users often criticize the people for speaking harshly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they call it white knighting, man. Especially if a girl made herself look bad, right? In the comments. And then if there's still a guy there that'd be like, lay off her case. Lay off her case, so you have to deal with me. And she's like, look, I'm okay, I got this. No, I have your back. Look, I'm not even into you. I have your back regardless. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away now. I'm gonna walk away with you. Wait, no, go that way. But I'm trying to defend you. Go that way. Stay away from me. Dude just frozen like. I ain't saying that's gonna be the situation of every guy that's a white knight, but hey, most of them, it's probably gonna happen to you. When she said go away, she mean go away. You know what I'm saying? That's what she means. Go away. But anyways, man, I'm out this mug, man. Hold up. Let me end this mug off with some truth, man. Some truth. You know what I'm saying? This will say Matthew 19:6 NIV. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. Man, that's what dude was doing in the yellow, the yellow sweater. He was trying to separate what the Lord had already joined together. And what did the Lord join together? Let's see. Oh, we got a cross reference. Oh, Genesis 2:24. That is why a man leaves his father and mother, and is united to his wife. You know what I'm saying? It don't say anything else. It don't say the word that starts with an H. No, it says wife. And they become one flesh. You know what I'm saying? You cannot become one flesh with somebody that's the same as you. No, that's not how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Shame on this man calling himself a pastor. Who called you a pastor? You ain't no pastor. Your whole congregation is a disaster. Talk about a pastor. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Shoot. Get out of here. Heck you mean, man? Don't lie like that. Lying to folks like that, man. That's why he was getting ridiculed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of people getting ridiculed, but, man, he kind of deserved it, man. Kind of deserved it. But look, man, I leave y'all with John 3:36. You know, y'all look that up. John 14:6. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. The truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. This is sad. Pray for that man, dog. I really mean it. Pray for that man. Pray to the Father in Jesus' name. Like, that's sad. That's sad. That man all confused, man. Whatever happened to him at 9 years old, oh, man. They left my man brain topsy-turvied up. My man brain not even straight. That more cricket. Like, it has to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then his soul ain't alone inside his temple. I don't think so. Several other spirits living there. Hopefully, none living in my temple. You never know. Till the must get casted out. You know what I'm saying? You freeze and you drop. Like, ah. But hey, may peace be upon y'all and blessings. You know what I'm saying? For the Most High.